For decades, a little-known but deeply intriguing superstition has circulated among lottery players and gamblers. Using old U.S. currency, specifically $1, $2, $5, and $10 bills printed between the 1930s and 1960s, to buy a lottery ticket dramatically increases one's chances of winning. While dismissed by skeptics as mere folklore, the legend of these lucky old bills has persisted, fueled by eerie coincidences, historical whispers, and the testimonies of those who swear by its power. The roots of this belief stretch back to the Great Depression, a time when money was more than just paper, it was survival. Every dollar and $5 bill that changed hands carried with it the desperation, perseverance, and sheer willpower of those who fought to stay afloat. Some spiritualists argue that because these bills circulated through such intense periods of struggle, they absorbed the hopes and determination of millions, becoming charged with an energy that could later manifest as good fortune. By the 1940s and 1950s, as America entered an age of prosperity, the legend of lucky bills began to solidify. Old-timers spoke of how these notes, especially those predating the full shift away from the gold standard, held a special connection to wealth and abundance. Some swore that spending an old $10 bill from the 1940s on a bet or a lottery ticket practically guaranteed success. The logic: these bills were created when money had a stronger intrinsic value, and their purchasing power seemed to carry a lingering sense of prosperity, as though they remembered a time when a single $5 bill could buy a week's worth of groceries. One of the most famous cases involved a Pennsylvania man named Harold Lucky Whitaker, who in 1962 found an old $10 bill from 1934 inside a family heirloom, a dusty cigar box filled with keepsakes from the Great Depression. He decided to use it to buy a state lottery ticket, joking that if this bill made it through the worst of times, maybe it can make me rich. To the astonishment of his family and the local press, he won a jackpot equivalent to $250,000 in today's money. The story spread, and soon people across the country began digging through their old savings, searching for pre-1960s bills to test the legend for themselves. Another bizarre coincidence emerged in the 1970s when a group of Texas friends pooled together old $1, $5, and $10 bills from the 1950s to buy a stack of lottery tickets. They didn't expect much until one of their tickets hit the grand prize. When asked about their unusual method, one of them shrugged and said it was just a tradition my grandfather used to swear by. He said money with history knows how to find its way back. Some theorists believe the phenomenon is psychological, that using an old bill instills a sense of confidence and expectation that subtly influences a person's actions and choices. Others insist there's something more, an unseen force tied to the era these bills came from, a kind of energy transfer that affects probability itself. Even today, lottery enthusiasts and old money collectors whisper about this superstition. While modern bills are mass-produced and lack the distinct craftsmanship of their predecessors, the allure of old currency remains. Some believe that the key to winning big might not be in picking the right numbers, but in choosing the right bill to buy the ticket with. Whether it's a simple superstition or a secret hidden in plain sight, one thing is certain: money has always had a strange way of shaping destiny.